Do you know that your pet dog is emitting special frequencies to contact other dogs, and these frequencies increase your chance of getting cancer? Just kidding. But in this vast realm of the animal kingdom, there are millions of diverse species, each with its unique behaviors, implying the possibility of intricate communication systems. Many animals thrive in complex social structures, emphasizing the necessity for effective communication within these groups. Scientists keenly observe various animal behaviors, such as warning calls and mating rituals, indicative of messages being conveyed. Additionally, the use of tools among some species suggests a cognitive prowess and potential for sophisticated communication. Playful communication, seen in various animal play behaviors, serves social and bonding purposes. Evidence points to intricate communication between parents and offspring in different species. Coordinated migration in birds hints at communication for navigation and group coordination, while territorial displays among many animals mark a form of communication about boundaries. Chemical signals, like pheromones, are frequently used in animal communication, carrying potentially complex meanings. Vocalizations, encompassing songs, calls, and howls, extend beyond basic needs, serving diverse communicative purposes. Elaborate courtship rituals in many species suggest communication between potential mates. Facial expressions in some animals convey emotions or intentions, presenting a form of visual communication. Young animals learning from older individuals in certain species indicates a teaching and communication dynamic. Some animals exhibit an understanding of and response to human cues, showcasing a capacity for complex communication. Instances of interspecies communication, like symbiotic relationships, unveil the intricate web of animal communication systems. Observations of animals using gestures or body language imply a form of nonverbal communication. Warning signals about potential threats are communicated among animals, showcasing a shared understanding of danger. Cultural behaviors, including tool-making traditions, are seen in certain primates, possibly involving knowledge transmission through communication. Deception and camouflage in some animals suggest an ability to communicate false information for survival. Studies revealing distinct dialects and animal vocalizations point to regional variations in communication, completing the mosaic of the fascinating world of animal communication. Cooperative problem-solving in certain species indicates a level of communication and collaboration among animals. Moreover, animals, such as certain monogamous pairs, maintain long-term relationships, highlighting the need for ongoing communication in these bonds. Furthermore, animals with advanced cognitive abilities, like dolphins and apes, may possess more complex communication systems. Some animals even show an ability to understand and use symbolic representations, suggesting a level of abstract communication. Additionally, the ability of some animals to learn from others in the group indicates the transmission of information through communication. Furthermore, certain animals, like elephants and great apes, show signs of mirror self-recognition, implying a level of self-awareness and potential for communication about the self. Pets, in particular, often seem to respond to human emotions, showcasing an ability to understand and react to human communication cues. Moreover, behaviors passed down through generations in certain animal groups indicate a form of cultural transmission, implying ongoing communication. Some animals have been observed giving different alarm calls for different predators, indicating specificity in their communication. Instances where animals communicate during collaborative problem-solving tasks suggest a shared goal and purpose in communication. Elaborate mating rituals in various species suggest a form of communication related to reproductive behaviors. Additionally, predatory animals often coordinate their hunting strategies, indicating communication within the group. Animals in groups often move together in a coordinated manner, suggesting communication for collective decision-making. Grooming rituals in some species are not just about hygiene, but also serve social bonding and communication purposes. Animals collectively respond to environmental changes, indicating a shared understanding communicated within the group. Parents in certain species have been observed using distinct calls for individual offspring, indicating personalized communication. Play behaviors in animals can serve as a means of communication, fostering social bonds and cooperation. Some animals demonstrate a long-term memory of individual relationships, implying ongoing communication and recognition. Animals often respond to the distress calls of conspecifics, indicating a capacity for empathy and communication. Lastly, animals in diverse environments may develop unique communication strategies to adapt, suggesting a range of potential languages yet to be fully understood.